Hello student, good morning. Today we are discussing hospital and clinical pharmacy. In that, the hospital pharmacy management. The hospital pharmacy is a practice of pharmacy within the hospital under the supervision of a professional pharmacist is called hospital pharmacy. Hospital pharmacy is a department or a service in the hospital under the direction of professionally competent, legally qualified pharmacists from which all medicine are supplied to the nursing unit and other services. There are number of functions of hospital pharmacy means to participate in the patient care system by dispensing the medicine or monitoring the patient, dispensing of narcotics, medicine and pharmaceutical preparations, dispensing of radiopharmaceutical and alcohol containing drugs, selection of reliable suppliers, prescribe specification of required medicament, manufacturing of the sterile and non-sterile products, quality control of the purchased or manufactured products, dispensing of the medicament to outpatient and drug information sources to the hospital, patient counseling and maintain a relation between the medical, nursing and the patient. The objective behind the hospital pharmacy, number one, the professionalize the function of pharmaceutical services in the hospital. Secondly, to ensure availability of the required medication at a affordable cost at required time. Thirdly, to plan, organize, implement the policy of pharmacy. Fourthly, hospital pharmacy perform function of management of the material, purchase, storage of the essential item. Fifthly, to maintain a strict inventory of all items received and issued. Sixth, to counsel the patient, medical staff, nurse and others. In patient care, the use of drug, possible side effect, toxicity, adverse effect and drug interaction. Seventh, to serve a source of information on the drug utilization. This is an information center about the drugs. Infrastructure of the hospital pharmacy. In the infrastructure, there are location and layouts are included. So, in infrastructure, the hospital pharmacy located in the ground floor or in the first floor. Second, having a sufficient space for sitting of the patient. Third, waiting room for the outpatient. It should contain educative poster about the health, hygiene and other literature for reading. Fourth, having a suitable space, routine manufacturing of bulk preparation. Fifth, office of the chief, packaging and labeling area, cold storage area, research wing, pharmacy storeroom, library, radioisotope and storage and dispensing area. All these points are included in the infrastructure of a hospital pharmacy. Now, the backbone, that is finance. To overcome, we have to the following points. First one is primary source. Primary source means the charge received from the patient. Second, charge received by the patient are either fully paid by himself or from the third party. Third, research work. Fourth, investor endowment fund. Fifth, the other type of investments. Sixth, gift contribution toward general function. expenses. There are responsibility about the pharmacist under the hospital pharmacy. So, in that, first one is central dispensing area. In the central dispensing area, to ensure that all drugs are stored and dispensed correctly. In this, to check the accuracy of the doses prepared, maintain proper record, preparation of the bills, coordinate over all pharmaceutical needs of the patient, so make a framed policy procedure followed to maintain the professional competence. And lastly, communicate with all pharmacy staff. In patient care area, the hospital pharmacy must maintain liaison with the nurse, reviewing of the drug administration, provide instruction and assistance to the junior pharmacist. Third point here is a drug patient area. In this, identification of drug brought into the hospital. Secondly, obtaining patient medication history. Third, assist in the selection of drug product. Fourth, monitor patient total drug therapy, counseling with the patient, and participate in the cardiopulmonary emergency. The general responsibility, indoor patient, these are to ensure that all drugs are handled properly, participate in the cardiopulmonary emergency, provide education and training for the pharmacist. In case of outdoor pharmacies, the responsibility as the central dispensing area, in that to ensure all drugs stored and dispensed correctly, check accuracy of the dose form, maintain proper record, preparation of the bills, keep the pharmacy neat and tidy manner. In case of patient care, to inspect periodically the medication area, identify the drug brought into the hospital, monitor drugs, counsel with the patient. There are certain general responsibility for the OPD patient. These are ensure that the all drugs are handled properly, participate in the cardiopulmonary emergency, provide education and training for the pharmacist, coordinate overall pharmaceutical need of the outdoor service. The another point in the hospital pharmacy is the drug distribution. Drug distribution from a hospital pharmacy, these are certain type or different system for dispensing drug to the patient. Means the admitted patient in the hospital. First one, individual prescription order system. Second, complete floor stock system. Third, combination of individual prescription order system and complete floor stock system along with the unit dosage form system. First part in that is individual prescription order system. In this point, small and private hospital use this system because require less manpower. Drugs are dispensed according to prescription of a patient. Drug administered to the patient by nurse, and the nurse are advised by pharmacist for proper storage and accounting of the drug. If adverse reaction occur, nurse may contact with the doctor and pharmacist for its treatment. There are certain disadvantages also for this system. The first one, delay is possible in obtaining drug from the pharmacy department or from the drug store. Second, cost of drug is put on the patients. Second point, complete floor stock system. Under this system, the pharmacy of nursing station carries both charges floor stock drug and non-charge floor stock drug. The charged floor stock drug means these medications are stocked on the pharmacy of the nursing station at all times and charged from the patient account after they have been administered to him. In case of non-charge floor stock drugs, the medication which are stocked on the pharmacy of nursing station for the use of all patients on the nursing pavilion. There may be no direct charge to the patient account. Here, the cost of this group of drugs usually included in the per day cost of the hospital room. There are certain advantages and disadvantages for that a complete flow stock system. First one, drugs are readily available to the patient. This system eliminates return of drug to pharmacy or the store. Third one, it reduces writing word in the pharmacy. It reduces manpower in the pharmacy. The disadvantage of this system, it increases the chance of theft in small quantity. Secondly, increases the load on nurses, increases inventory in the ward, it increases chances of drug deterioration. Medical errors increase because prescription is not reviewed by the pharmacist. Satellite pharmacies. The satellite pharmacies are the sub pharmacy which receive supply like drug from the main pharmacy. They are situated on the nursing floor. The pharmacist is available for taking drug history of the patient, observing the patient for drug reaction and toxicity, the dispensing unit doses and IV products with additives. In this system, pharmacist is available to physician, nurse and patient for consultation on clinical matters. Selection of charge flow stock drug. In the selection of drugs, here decision of which drugs are to be placed on the ward's nursing station is of PTC committee. Second, the hospital pharmacist provides the requirement of drug to the ward and nursing station. The drug selected on the basis of need. The list of drugs consistently revised according to the need. Each drug is chargeable to the patient account. The patient financial condition should not have effect on the clinical needs. For example, antihistaminic, antibiotics, anticoagulant, antihypertensive, cardiovascular drugs, diuretics, tranquilizer, antispasmodic are the drugs kept as a charged stock drug. These drugs are used as soon as patient is admitted for relief. Selection of drugs for non-charge flow stock. In this system, the list varies from hospital to hospital. Drugs are selected on the following condition. First one, cost of the drug. Second, frequency of the drug or frequency of use. Third, quantity of use. force effect on the hospital budget. In this system, the example of drugs are mouthwash, benzoin tincture, calamine lotion, glycerin, spray, ether alcohol, liquid petroleum jelly, iodine tincture, zinc oxide ointment. These are the few examples which are be kept in a non-charge floor stock system. In case of non-floor stock drug, dispensing of charged non-floor stock drug, that is called a charge plate method. In this method, the drugs which are not stored in nursing ward are called non-floor drug. When on the admission of a patient, identified by principle of charge plate. Charge plate is an identification which is printed on the upper right or left side. This indicates the name, strength of the product quantity and location of the patient on the ward. In this system, the prescription is prepared in 3 copies. One copy sent to pharmacy department, second copy sent to the account department, third copy remains in the nursing. The pharmacist charges the prescription and dispenses the drug to the nursing ward. Here one more system is there, that is called envelope system. In this system, used to dispense drug to the ward. Envelopes filled with drug and labeled. Third, they placed into nursing unit when drug is administered to patient. The nurse writes the name to patient and room number on the envelope. Envelopes are placed in out basket. The basket picked by messenger or brought to pharmacy department. The pharmacist charges drug and forward to accounting department. Another more point, that is called mobile dispensing system. The mobile dispensing unit system is in some hospital non-charge floor stock drugs are dispensed by a trolley with caster wheel carries the drug to the patient bedside. In this system, 2 mobile units are put into operation. One unit being used, other being serviced. The time of visit of mobile unit in ward and nursing unit is fixed. The basket system, night nurse does not check remaining drug in ward and does not put the empty container. Instead of this, the pharmacist or his assistant running the mobile unit check drug cabinets and empty container in the ward. The list for required drug in ward are prepared in duplicate. One copy is left in ward, second taken to pharmacy with mobile unit to restock the drug in mobile unit and cost calculation. Thank you.